Hey guys, EpicMan14111 here, and now for the last video for the day, which I will be posting more in the future, especially toward March and April, because in March we're getting the Duelist Saga, in April we're getting both the Ancient Gear structure and the Dino structure, which I will be getting 3 of both to make decks out of. But for the last video for today, anyway, it's going to be my Declan Akaba deck. So I've already mentioned this, but pretty much what this is one of the characters in anime that I've made a deck out of cards he used a lot of times of, which pretty much one of each, except for the ones that the wiki shows they used more than one, or shown on the show they used more than once. Example, Yugi in the movie using Marshmacaron 3, Jaden in the anime of GX using Hero Kid 3 of him, and Kaiba using 3 Blue Eyes. So, let's just get right started with this. So starting off with monsters. DD Lamia. DD Savant Copernicus. DD Necro Slime. DD Swirl Slime. DD Savant Thomas. 3 DDD Doom King Armageddon. I know he used 3 of this, but I wasn't sure if he used 3 Leonidas the first time he began Pendulum Summoning or not, but I wanted to do whatever one it was. But I still added Leonidas just in case, so Leonidas, DD Baphomet, DD Lilith, Night Howl, Kepler, Galilei, Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok, Orthros, Nicola, Newton, Pandora, Kaiser, Proud Ogre, Chevalier, or Chevalier, Apocalypse, and Cerberus. I make these decks only because for fun play, or just for showing off. And we're not just showing them, showcasing them when I make them. A couple of the characters I'd like to make is a Crowler when we get more Ancient Gear cards. And who else? I can't think of any more, but definitely Crowler and his Ancient Gears. Maybe Hasselberry and his Dinos. We're continuing now for spells. 3 Dark Contract with the Gate. Forbidden it's only in here because it's a contract. It's not going to be used in any other decks of mine that use DDDs. Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Emergency Provisions. I don't think he used this, but there's not a whole lot of spell cards that Declan used. Well, there is a few more, I'm sure, but they came in the structures. So until I look that up later, I'm only gonna use these. There's also 1-for-1, Foolish Burial, Allure of Darkness, Dark Eruptor, or Dark Eruption, and Dark Contract with the Yami Makai. That's gonna do it for spells, not for the traps. DDD Human Resources, Dark Contract with Errors, Dark Contract with the Witch, and 3 Contract Laundering. And for the extra deck, starting off with fusions, there's 4. So there's Flame King Genghis, Oblivion King Diarch, Wave Oblivion King Caesar Ragnarok, and Beowulf. Then for Synchros, there's only two. Gust King Alexander and Cursed King Siegfried. Then for the XCs, there's three. DDD Marksman King Tell, rank 5. Rank 4, DDD Wave King Caesar. And DDD Duo Dawn King Kaliuga is rank 8. These two pretty simple to XC summon. But for him, you'll probably, if you want to build a Declan Akaba deck, or build any deck that uses King Tell, pretty much, I believe, 2 Berfomets, unless Berfomet's effect states that not on himself or on a different Berfomet. Actually, I think you can use it on himself, and in that case, you can use it on another Berfomet. Make them both level 5. Otherwise, the only other DDDs that are level 5 is Chevalier and Pandora. Is there another? Let me look. Could have sworn I've seen another. Nope. Just those two, pretty much. Well, those two and Berfomet. So if you have one of those out, you can make Berfomet become level 5. But that's pretty much the Declan Akaba deck. I might use this just to duel around here, like testing off against other decks of mine, or just for fun play against my other decks. But I am mostly going to be using my DDDs here. So until next time, guys, EpicMan14111 signing out.